What's up my peoples, and it's Leo here, and today we're looking at the IXRollOutIX LEGO Transformers Optimus Prime version 3, my own custom version. Now, I've showed this guy on my channel quite a while back, like we're talking early age of my YouTube channel. But I recently made some modifications in my Transformers marathon. I showed off some other modifications, which for some reason I made one of those blue. I maybe tried to make it more colourful, but kind of messed with the contrast, so I reverted it. I also got rid of these spike sections on his chest for some reason. I've added them back. I gave him more indication of a hand, and as you can see, a buttload of accessories, and I have some off camera too. So let's cover all of his accessories. First of all, we have a dark energon cube. I just found this piece lying around and decided there'd be a dark energon cube. You can see it's just a 1x2 stud brick thing. Next, we have a pet baby Yoda. Yeah, I found this and thought it was too adorable to put back. Now we get to the more serious accessories. So first of all, we have tentacle number 1. Well, I just made this about our construction of robot hands, so you can get some articulation out of these, even rotating. So that's cool. Next we have tentacle number 2, which is rolling this blaster I just found lying around. So there you have that. Next up, another thing I found lying around, a lot of these are things I found lying around, is cannon. I improvised a bit. When I found this, it didn't have these big barrels and the pieces were like off to the side, so they kept falling off because they weren't all the way on the clip. I removed some angular pieces, almost like the same sort of piece that's on his chest here, but grey. And yeah, pretty cool. And finally, the York Spark. Another thing I found lying around. So much is this stuff I just found it lying around, but I did some rotations to make it look a little cooler. So there you have that. And all of this can integrate, just not all at once. I like to put one tentacle on one side of the smokestack, one on the other side of the smokestack. But then Baby Yoda and the energon cube have nowhere else to go, so I just take Baby Yoda, pick him on there, put him next to Prime as like a little companion. Right, so I'm filming this early in the morning, so it's a bit dark without the light. So the York Spark. Take this stud right here, pegs in. And we can take his blaster, and this goes into this little grey stud down here. So they have that. This tentacle goes up here. Got inspiration from like modern Soundwave, like from Revenge of the Fallen, Transformers Prime. What's modern Soundwave without tentacles? And this guy might change very soon. Next week I'm going to my granddad, and he's the one who originally constructed this guy, and I'm planning to do some more crazy stuff. Like I'm going to try and completely rework the arm. So that'd be cool. I give him a new mouth plate because that one's a bit flat. So there you have him with all his accessories. So taking a look at the details, the exact same head as in the Transformers marathon. Trying to change it. See, it's got some nice detail. IXRollOutIX's version has jumper plates here. For the life of me, I could not find 2 blue jumper plates. I'm going to try and put these on pivots like IXRollOutIX's new version 2. So normally I have the chest windows like this, but that means that his head loves to come off. It still does, but now I have them down. I mean, if you have them at an angle, sort of like squeeze, then you can kind of get the smokestack angle, but that risks flexing the joint, and now it's a bit wobbly. So I don't recommend doing that. The arm, giving more resemblance to the hand. I'm going to make them symmetrical, where I next do some improvements. Because I made the grey bits symmetrical, but the red bits, now this one's longer. I just didn't have time to find 4 1x1 stud pieces. Got some nice detail on the chest. The waist, this black detail here, it adds a bit of contrast, and it's because the old jumper plate, he still loves to fall in half, but back then he wouldn't even stay together, whereas now he sort of stays together. Come on, these pieces are a bit loose. I'm going to try and swap out the hinges too. Got some detail on the legs and the back. Literally nothing. And also, I'm pretty sure the legs are like plated together. At least that's how my granddad gave it to me. I took off that plate, and now his legs are individually articulated. Damn. It's because my granddad used all pieces. They're not very grippy. So in terms of articulation, you can support the head. If you use the transformation joint, you can look up a bit. Normally it's not that stiff. Backwards butterfly, you can move the arm forward. Waist joint, legs can go forward to 90 degrees. Can't go back. You do get a knee bend and a foot swivel. So it's not super posable, but hey, for a basic Lego Transformer, it's decent. Now for size comparisons, I'll just bring in the Magic Square Prime. So you can see he's about that scale range. And here he is next to a core class. So there you go. Now for the part of the video I've been dreading the transformation. So we're going to take the head, bring it back, slide together the chest, like that. I'm only supposed to do a complex rotating, we'll rotate there and rotate here. It is loosening off of the stud, so what I just do, take it off, put it back at a different angle, which is how you want it for truck mode. Like down, down. So there you have the legs done. We'll slide them in, then bring them up. They have the front. Bring the arm up, bring it down, bring that back. Same on the other side. Why, my baby? My baby. And there you have Optimus in truck mode. And it's a nice blocky little Peterbilt. There. So you got some nice detail on the grille. I kept the angular headlights in my version 2, but I made them the same colour as the version 1. Got some chrome on the grille. Some clear windows, the angular pieces. Got red and blue. Just got the head sticking up there. I'll just angle that up a bit. And as you can see, I've made a little gap here. I'm going to add that there too, and then find a way to use a stud to connect them, like IX did with his gun and sword. Doesn't roll, but does it need to? Let's be honest. No, it doesn't. Now for size comparison, here it is with MS Prime. See, roughly the same size. This one's a bit taller. And Cool Class Soundwave. So there you go. Finally, we'll integrate the weapons. So you're going to want to take his tentacle. Going to connect them to one freaky long tentacle. And peg it in here. Like that. Next, take the Allspark. Peg it back here. And then Baby Yoda. Goes there. So you've got everything. Then he pegs onto the smokestack. Weapon storage. So it makes it like Baby Yoda is arming a massive killing machine. I think that's just hilarious. So there you have Lego Optimus Prime version 3. Great figure. The custom parts should be easy enough to build just from looking at them. And if you want a tutorial to make this, well, not to the exact, I mean, it wouldn't have my modifications, but go to IXRollOutIX, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.